finally, we've beaten Man City, finally. That Community Shield game, I said, listen, it's not about the Community Shield, it's about getting that mental block gone from our minds. And we did it, man. You know, in this, Man City weren't impressive, they weren't killing us, this wasn't some sort of, defensive rearguard performance. Don't get me wrong, Arsenal were not great. This was not about performance, this was about result. But we finally did it. And do you know what makes me really happy? Tomiyasu came on as a sub. You all remember the last game we played against them at home last season. He made the error, the underweighted back pass. Kevin De Bruyne, who thank God wasn't playing today because they missed De Bruyne, they missed Rodri, but equally we missed Saka big time, and we missed Partey as well for large parts of the game. Thankfully we had him back. But yeah, Tomiyasu was the one that made the difference. His forward run, where he was found and his composure with the header to retain possession, just absolutely brilliant. And it's just poetic that it was him who sort of cost us the game last time. Because when you go 1-0 down against Man City, it's not easy. It's not easy even to come back and draw, never mind come back and win. You can't afford to go 1-0 down against them. Thank God we did it in the league. How many games has it been since we haven't beaten them in the league? My God, we finally did it. And you know what? Today, I don't even think that like anyone was like madly impressive for Arsenal. Saliba, Gabriel, I thought they were good. When you look at the involvement of Haaland, non-existent. And I think that is because the defenders and also the midfielders working hard, cutting off supply. They were so busy in that. They were so busy in like sort of the ugly sides of the game that I really don't think that anyone was able to really, really shine. But you know what? As a team, we did the business, we did our job, and man, what a relief. We go into the international break top of the league instead of those scumbags down the road. Thank God for that, because they'd be piping up all week, all international break. And you know what? We find ourselves top of the league and we haven't even played that well. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, this game, you can't talk about this game without talking about the referee and Mateo Kovacic. What was that? It really, really annoyed me because look, all of the fallout from the Tottenham-Liverpool game where clearly Diaz was onside and they made a massive cock-up. What really annoyed me about the reaction is that people are they complain about how bad the officiating is, but then when it really comes down to it, and people are saying, let's do something we've never done before, let's do something unprecedented, let's call for a replay, etc., then people bottle it. Then all of a sudden people are like, oh no, it's fine, that's too much. It's not too much. That decision today, Mateo Kovacic staying on the pitch, even the first one, never mind the second one, was absolutely awful. And again, those things make the difference in games. If Man City went and got the win today, with him on the pitch, that's all we'd be talking about. But because Arsenal won today, no one's going to really talk about it. No one's going to obsess over it. Likewise, if Liverpool had beaten Tottenham, people would sort of forget about that. But you know what? That was an awful decision. And I cannot believe a team the strength of Man City that it didn't cost us. Thank God it didn't cost us. But you know what? It's just, I feel really, really lucky today that that's not the main talking point of the game. Because as I said, if it was Arsenal coming out with a defeat against City, that's what we'd all be talking about. So we can be very, very fortunate that it didn't cost us. Another thing we can be very fortunate about is David Raya. Look, we've all been talking about Raya, Ramsdale, and you kind of feel like, look, the longer it goes on where Arteta just selects David Raya over Ramsdale, the less of a talking point it's going to be. But not if he does what he did today in his distribution. It got better as the game went on, thankfully. But he was so lucky against Julian Alvarez because that could have gone anywhere. And also, you've got to think about where you are. Like, if you're doing that at the far post as Alvarez is coming across in the way that he's doing, yeah, the ball's going to go past the post. But the way he did it and where he did it, honestly, my God, heart in mouth moment. He got very, very lucky. And that's the thing, with this whole goalkeeper dynamic, these goalkeepers are one awful error away from a whole lot of noise. And I'm not sure personally that since Raya's come in, we've seen any better distribution or shot stopping than we did with Aaron Ramsdale. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, whether you think there's been any improvement. We were very lucky with that today. But you know what? We deserve the luck. We deserve the luck of that going our way, and we deserve the luck of the deflection, because we should have played this game for an hour with a man advantage. And the fact that the referee couldn't see that, even in the first challenge, coming through the back of the player, studs up on the ankle. He's actually, Martin Odegaard, you look at what's happened, he's cleaned him out totally. How's that not a red in itself? If he gets injured there, or if he gets like a severe injury, you know the referee gives a red card. You know that they're going to take it to VAR. But I don't know what they were thinking. Okay?
Come on, Arsenal!
We've finally done it. Beat a man.
We've done
City.
it.
Yeah?
Well, the play, it was a game of chess. We came up top, checkmate. Fucking Declan Rice in midfield, honestly, was absolute general. Breaking up play. Obviously, Martinelli, even without Saka, they could talk about De Bruyne, we could talk about Saka.
Yeah, exactly.
The reality is, it was a close game. We came up on top. This is our season.
But how significant do you think it is that we're finally beating them?
Massive.
In the league, you know?
Massive. Listen, confidence, belief, everything about it. This doesn't just mean one game. This is a season. This is a long journey. Yeah. We've been on a journey for 2-3 years. We're coming to a point where Arsenal Football Club has changed. I'll be honest with you. I've been here for
massively.
years.
One thing that tells you how much we've changed is atmosphere.
Atmosphere incredible.
In this ground, unbelievable.
The connection between the fans. We were separated with whatever's gone on with Arsene Wenger, Emery, etc., etc. Now we're connected. We're one. Yeah. We're one. And we won 1-0.
Exactly.
Everyone talking about no goals. We haven't kept clean sheets at home.
Yeah, there you go. We've done it against the best, you know?
The best.
And also,
they didn't have a sniff.
And also the Kovacic red card. What's that about?
Listen,
I mean,
I'll be honest. Look, we could talk about like conspiracy theories, this, that, and the other, but the reality is, fuck it. They had 11 players. We had 11 players. We won.
Yeah, and
that's
do you
the
know
most
what?
important thing.
In hindsight, actually, maybe it's better that he didn't get sent off, because now we've gone and won it. They can't say, oh, they only beat us because of the man advantage. Now this is a proper scalp.
Do you know
they
what?
know we've done it.
I'm
clean sheet.
I'm
Haaland,
absolutely
invisible.
Haaland, Saliba, mate. Get your shirt.
Yeah.
Get your shirt. Get Saliba on your back, Haaland.
Listen,
Saliba ran it.
We've done it finally. We can enjoy international break now. And at the end of this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the full-time reaction. When we talk about atmosphere, being in this ground, that was sort of goosebumps moment. Unbelievable.
It is. It's pivotal. Listen,
Done.
love, man.
Take care, man.
Love. Come on, Arsenal. Come on.
And Zinchenko, you are a massive hypocrite. An absolute dumbass. Read a book. Go do some research. Free Palestine all day, every day.